Kev, I'll just start off firstly touching on today's event with our annual Junior Blues Meet the Players Day. It's always good, isn't it, to engage with the next generation of supporter, and it's been a good day.
Yeah, it always is, and especially the numbers we get that turn up, and the players get to meet them and they engage with the players. So it's always a very important day for us, and especially for the young lads and girls who come and watch, and hopefully the future of the supporter base.
Yeah, and everybody was obviously in good spirits after Tuesday's win, extended the unbeaten run to 6 in the league, and of course 4 wins on the trot as well. What's been the key to that consistency, that high level of consistency that you've been managing?
No, listen, I think there's a lot of difficulty obviously surrounding the number of players we've got available, but there's a familiarity with them as well. But it's credit to the players for their work rate and the effort they've had to go through, and we've had a couple of good results, but they've been very, very tough as well, and great we've won games, and it keeps the points tally ticking over, but important to keep focused on what we've got to do and keep doing the basics and the fundamentals that we do every day, and see what happens.
At any stage in the season, I suppose it would be a good achievement, wouldn't it? 4 wins on the spin and all to nil as well. But considering the restrictions that remain in place, it's probably made that even more impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, it's incredible for the players what they're doing. That's not to say that we get carried away, but when you take it all into consideration, and we probably don't have time to reflect on anything, but when you look at it all and go what they're doing and what they're achieving, and not that we've achieved anything, but the results they're getting, it's a testament to them, their professionalism, how hard they work, how they train every day and how they look after themselves, because we are threadbare, and we're asking people to go game after game, and even with the subs at the end, we're waiting to see who needs to come off and who's flagging first. So as I say, a testament to them and their incredible professionalism.
Yeah, you say you don't have time to reflect. Of course, big game, another one on Saturday against Boreham Wood, and a chance to extend the run and get another 3 points to round off a really good week. Yeah,
listen, not looking at results. They've had a brilliant result the other night at Dagenham and played ever so well. So listen, any time we've both come up against each other a few times now, we know how tough it will be, and how well organised they'll be, and what a good side they are. They had obviously a little bit of a difficult time, but they've been there and thereabouts, no doubt. At the end of the season, they've got they're too well versed in the league and too many good players and too well organised to not climb the league.
Yeah, 2 teams, ourselves and them, that know each other well. Both managers been in place for a period of time now, so I think all the games have been quite tightly contested, haven't they? I know we haven't been on the better side of them on every occasion, but either way, they've always been tight games, haven't they, against Boreham Wood?
Yeah, always. I think even last year they were all tight as well, and I think it's the level the 2 teams are at. As I say, with a lot of good players between both, and as I say, both well organised, I think. And sometimes in these games, it's moments that matter, and who takes those moments, and especially when it's very tight. And you hope you are on the receiving end of that. And what we've got to do is turn up and perform to the levels that we can, and just see where it takes us. Sometimes the luck's not with you, or things go against you, but we've got to perform, and that's no point talking about games gone and what we've done. It's what's in front of us, and we've got to deal with that.
Of course, Ollie Coker scored a great goal on Tuesday, topped off a really good performance. He's getting that run of games consistently, producing performances. He's done really well. Unfortunately, had to come off though. So what can you tell us about him? He
just had a little ankle knock that was slowing him down a bit, and we thought it was just the right time to get him off the pitch. But yeah, playing ever so well, and he's a young lad that's getting minutes, and sometimes with the squad we had, he probably got started more games than he might have done, but with that you've got to take it, and you've got to be good enough, and he's shown that.
I dread to sort of ask any other injury concerns, because you could be doing without any more at this stage, but do you feel like it, you might be alright, considering that the squad going into Saturday?
We got to have checks. Obviously it's only the second day after Tuesday night game, so it's low key today. We'll train tomorrow and see where 1 or 2 of the knocks are, and how available they'll be, and we'll pick a team from that.
How is Coker? Is he trained or?
Well, it's very light today, so it's almost like the ones who played on a second recovery day in terms of that. So it's just a touch of a ball in that. So the others that needed to trained. So hopefully we'll see tomorrow.
And JD, have you had the scan results back from him?
Not yet, no, waiting on that, but it will be weeks. That I think that just with a tear, it's going to be that.
And Ralphie, is that still the situation the same? Getting more clarification?
Waiting for that to get any news on that, whether there's something we can do or not.
And I should ask you about Mooney. What's the sort of situation?
Well, he was training today, so he's there, and hopefully now he's over that bug and everything, that he's fit.
I was just going to ask you. Just Matt's mentioned it, the form. And this week you got Manager of the Week from the league. What does it mean to you personally that what Southend are doing? Yeah,
I think it makes me incredibly proud of everyone connected with the football club, and I know that I get the award, but Daz, Benno, and the staff that work, and the players that perform. And I think what we've gone through pre-season, and I don't think people know the full extent. I don't know. You know what I mean? You see what you see. And to get the club, and I know there's euphoria about the takeover, which is brilliant news. But to have a club that's getting 6,500 on a regular basis because of the football that's going on here, and for the positivity around the place because of the football team and what they're producing, speaks volumes for the players and the staff and what they've done.
Well, the key is now, I suppose, to carry it on. You have to just carry on how you've been going.
No, we have to, but football's difficult, and everyone's wants to win football matches as well as others, and a lot changes quickly, and we've got to just make sure we keep doing the basics right to the best of our ability, and hopefully you win more football matches than you lose.